And we're back. Ran out of buffering on my last attempt. Memory, buffering, words. But it's cool. Let's continue off where we stop. No. I want that one. That one. The part I was on. Oh, you are... Yeah! Right! Let's try that again. I guess I will just have to accept that the game chooses not to save my stuff. I may have also read how to save properly this time. That little thing, but it puts no effort into actually showing me how to do. No, this game has auto-start save features, or quick save here, or F6 my ass. But it's okay. I'm willing to play from the start again, as long as you're willing to watch me.
Dear Esther,
Incidentally,
the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears,
I particularly
sand in
hate
my
people
mouth,
who
and the
modify
waves
games
always
to
at
make
my
it easier for
ankles,
themselves.
I felt as though everything had
On that
conspired
note,
to this one last
super speed!
mistake. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Whee! Whoop, dip, dap. Running in the 90s. It's the new way I like to be! Ah, back! Ow, my knees! Speedy, speed boy. That's what I say to you, speedy, speed boy. Running at night and day. Anyway.
There was once talk of a wind farm out here.
I'm sure there
away from
was.
The rage and the intolerance of the masses. The sea, they said, is too rough for the turbines to stand. They clearly never came here to experience the
Haha, like mountain drift racing.
Personally, I would have supported it.
Whee!
Turbines would be a fitting contemporary refuge for a hermit. The revolution and the permanence.
We drift round the corners. This is actually my second playthrough of this. I actually got so far in doing the whole speed thing, and then decided to mess it up by accidentally sitting on my mute key, which I will take a second to check I haven't pressed again, and shall be doing so for the rest of the day. Mute keys are the bane of my headset. It presses itself whenever it feels like it, thus preventing me from playing a game properly. So yeah, I've already viewed all the things that I did previously. I didn't actually complete the game though, because I realised right near the end and thought, to myself. So now I ramble about how I play a game, trying to remember the things that I said beforehand and attempting to re-imitate them. Look, it's a beacon in the lighthouse. I'm so glad I can speed towards it. I had a very fitting rendition of singing Running in the 90s earlier. It was very well done. You would have enjoyed it. But now you will never know the beauty of my voice singing Running in the 90s. Running in the 90s. It's the new way I like to be. Ugh. No slowdown. Don't care that we're near the end of the level. Whee!
Dear Esther,
And now to prevent any future problems,
I have now driven the stretch
magical
of the
save
M5
button.
between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times.
No one cares.
But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply
Which I bought
cannot
off the
find
internet, because I don't use Google Maps.
There would be marks to serve as some evidence.
Google Maps is for amateurs.
It's
Ooh, I
somewhere
didn't see
between
you
the
earlier.
turnoff for Sanford and
A
the Welcome
steering
Break
wheel.
services.
I'm sure that
But
is
although
now
I can
poignant.
always see it in my rearview mirror,
I've
I
actually
have
played
yet
through this
been
game.
unable to
Mentioned
pull
the
it
fact
off.
that, you know,
I had
dying in a
kidney
car crash
stones,
earlier
and you
was
visited
kind of,
me in the
you know,
hospital. After the operation,
ominous. I didn't
when
even
still
mean to
half
do that.
submerged in
Of course, you haven't gone that far.
outline
Oh, to know what I'm
of
talking
speech
about.
broken word.
Come back.
Stones
You're not
have
allowed to have
been
fun in this game.
made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Nope. Stop doing that thing where you don't start running.
I've
Stop
begun my
running.
ascent on the green slope of the western side. I've looked deep into the mountain from the shaft, and understood that I must go up and then find the way under.
Hey, wait, that's a
I will
in
stash
real
the last
time
vestiges of my
comment.
civilization in the stone walls and work deeper from there. I'm drawn by the aerial and the cliff edge. There is some form of rebirth waiting for me
Short.
there.
Shortcut. Oh. Come back. I've lost all flow for this game at this point. I hope no one minds if we just speed through the next two levels as fast as physically possible. I suppose I should admit that I'm supposed to be walking at an elderly man's pace with no arms and a torch inside his mouth. That looks shortcutty enough to me. Knees. Yep. Wee. Avoid all the obstacles, don't get your head chopped off. Oh look, ominous hole. Oh look, ominous other thing. I'm going to go down this ominous thing. Look, a rock. Water, down the rabbit hole! Strategy Master is still playing Skyrim. I'm sure he's enjoying it. Pretty sure he's been playing it now for over 12 months. Knees! Breathing. Whiny, rambling man who talks about stuff.
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve. I can hear the singing of the sea
it's pretty much
creatures
shattered
from the
at this point.
passages above me, and they are promising the return of the gulls.
Check the mute button. Yes, my torch has truly failing me. Look how it doesn't work anymore. Speed! Luminescence, whee!
There is no other direction. No other exit from this motorway. Speeding past this
Hydrocarbons.
junction, I saw you waiting at the roadside. The one last
Hydro-oxygenated.
drink in your trembled hands.
Polymer compounds. The route I meant to go. Yep, crawling. But still, yep. Yay! Glurgle. Blah 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 glug 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 glug. I'm back. Glug glug glug. Yep, yeah. Meaningless dead end. Blue area. Shaft of light. Glurgle glurgle. Lost where I am. I'm here. Don't slip. Ah, who cares? Whee! Right back where I started. Hyper mode is hyper. Candle. It would be awesome to travel through caves at this speed.
In my
And here I
final
was.
dream, I sat at peace with
Back
Jakobsen
to
and
normal.
watched the moon.
Act like
with
that
the
previous bit
Sanford
didn't happen,
ocean.
ladies and gentlemen.
Goats grazed on the hard shoulder. The world gone to weed and redemption.
Of course, I have already done this bit.
He showed me
but
his
meh.
fever scars. And
So I already know what that little thing
between
that's
each
floating there
shoulder,
is.
the nascency of flight.
Whee! It's a boat. I can't read any of the words on it. But look, that boat, it joins other boats. And that's it. Poignant metaphor, or something that they thought would look interesting. You can decide for yourself. And now I'm back to moving slowly. Problem is, replaying a game when you've restarted like this completely knocks you off. You feel like you should be trying to talk in what you said before, but then your brain thinks, no, you won't cut off with the same level of performance you did last time. And then part of my brain goes, but you're not actually decent at this, you're just rambling. Yeah. So it's like, what are you actually hoping to achieve with your ability to talk? And I say, shut up, you. Well, as long as I get somebody typing lol random in the comment section, I should be happy. But I'm never happy. Never, never, never. Ugh. I should do this late at night when I'm actually able to focus. Oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen form a polymer compound. I was no good at chemistry. I mean, to be fair, when your teacher has that type of mustache, how could you actually focus on anything other than the mustache? But look. Yeah. More paint. I know what I'll do. I'll carry these paint pots all around with me, and when I reach certain walls, I'll paint stuff on them. It will make people think that the art director in this game is really intellectual. Look, electronics. Sister died. Hey look, the obvious route. But because I don't want to climb it, I'm not going that way. I'm not sure if the character actually stops you from climbing it or something.
When I was coming round from the operation, I remember the light they shone in my eyes to check for pupil contraction. It was like staring up at a moonlit sky from the bottom of a well. People moved at the summit, but I could not tell if you were one of them.
I wish places like this existed in England. I'm sure if I looked hard enough I might find one. But until that happens, candles. Behold, Damascus is taken. The capital of Syria is doomed. I'm sure he mentioned Damascus earlier. Whoa. Ah yes, this place. Where biology meets electronics meets the city of Damascus, based in Syria. Damascus steel, all that. Yeah, I know my stuff. Though honestly, I'm pretty sure these people don't. In all fairness, this looks like diagrams just grabbed off the internet. I mean, why on earth would any of this matter to the game at this point? Away from being a city. And it shall be a ruinous head? Sure. I like coming across things I didn't see beforehand. Though these textures still stand out, look at them. Look at the lazy 2 flat bitmaps. Zoom. Whoa. That actually makes you feel kind of queasy. Yep. Hoist. Yep. Hoist. And then we're just going to change the filter on them so they show up as blue instead. Aha! Glug 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 glug. 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 See, there's no paint down here. Glug 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 glug. A photo wall. Yeah, I've lost all energy to this game. You're just going to have to deal with me wandering through here without really having anything to think about. Acts 20... Is that? That's not a Bible passage. Don't think there's Acts in the Bible. Oh look. More arrows, which are actually electronic symbols. Gah, wish I could remember that. I haven't actually built robots before. Into the hole! Glurgle. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. A glurgle, 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 glurgle. A glurgle. A glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. M6 between Exeter and Bristol. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. I meant M5. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. Hard shoulder. Glurgle. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. I don't actually know what those particular signs are. I see them all the time. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. Bed, bed, bed. Glurgle, car door. Glurgle, glurgle. IV, blood bag. Glurgle, glurgle, glurgle. Swim upwards using the Q button, which I remembered earlier. Glurgle, 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 glurgle. Western Supermare. Or Western S-Mare, as they've put it in this. Ah, fading to black. I will never reach my destination. I was only waiting for the next junction. I was perfectly willing to walk the 10 miles to whatever it is. Oh. I'm underwater still. Good job I have infinite oxygen. And apparently really strong legs. Oh, my complete lack of arms. Maybe I'm a robot. That would make more sense. I had a theory in the previous playthrough that was actually Guilty Spark, which explained why I had no feet. And would just, hover through areas, but only like 2 feet away from the ground at all times. That theory was busted though on the fact that I survived the water. I guess Guilty Spark is probably waterproof, but he's never really had a chance to test it. I don't think he's in any water area at any point in that game. Yay, Ascension. I wonder if these are... What's the name for these types of things? I mean, I guess slope will just do, but, it's kind of like an underground hill, so it feels like it needs a special name. Whoa! Oh, nope. Aha! The no turning back part. Nope, no turning back for me. Why would we even need to? I mean, hell, let's face it. The game's kind of very linear, and fade to black. Dot 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 dot. Frame rate lowers. Dot 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 dot. Frame rate increase. Yay, a tent! Time to camp and get back my HP and MP. Moon. A candle box! Aha! This will explain all the candles, obviously. Won't explain why they're lasting so long, but one thing at a time, I guess. Maybe that's explained in the sequel. Oh! How! 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 Oh, I've just freaked my cat out. Yes, a guy on the internet that owns a cat. Unique, I know.
I sat here and watched 2 jets carve parallel white lines into the sky.
Crashing into
They
each other.
charted their course, and I followed them for 21 minutes until they turned off near Sanford and were lost.
Wait, you watched 2 planes for 21 minutes?
I would abandon my nest and join them. I would starve my brain of oxygen.
No,
and
go back.
Delusions of
You would not see jets in the sky for 21 minutes. It takes them like 2 minutes to pass tops. Oh look, circuitry. Seriously, have you not had a plane fly over you before? I guess you could watch it in the distance for like up to 5 minutes, but even with like infinite horizon, they're eventually going to disappear from sight. You only see like 3 miles into the distance as it is. Hey look, lines. Maybe that's what they were talking about. More circuitry. Same as before. It's kind of circuitry. It looks different enough, that's the weird thing. There are parts that are circuitry and parts which are just circles, I'm sure. Oh, the game clearly wants me to go this way. Near him. Barrels! I don't live in a shore town, so I've got no idea, but do we really get this much debris all the time? If so, I will just live there like every moment I got. Also, it occurs to me there's no physics in this game. I mean, it's clearly the source engine from that noise. But nothing gets knocked over. I guess if I was just throwing around paint tints, I would completely ruin the focus of the game. If the game actually has a focus, besides trying to look arty. Blah, blah, blah. A shrine to a paint can. And some paintbrushes. Was this different last time? I was tired, so I wasn't really remembering. And I would walk over there to look at what the candle is, but believe me, it is just a candle. There is nothing special about it whatsoever. I think I should actually be reaching the beacon again. That's actually kind of freaky. Looks like a guy up there. Probably ain't. Oh look. Photographs of car parts.
For fire and soil, I chose fire.
Yeah, everyone would. I mean, Toph makes soil look interesting in Avatar, but
the thought of the assembly of such a ruin. Stitching arm to shoulder and femur to hip, charting a line of thread like traffic stilled on a motorway.
Car